So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another live episode, and obviously we are talking about the most important event of this week, guys, okay? I was waiting for this night like crazy, okay? I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat. And actually, you know, it's the very first night, right, where I'm also invested or back invested into Tesla, which is obviously always another nice cherry on the cake. But all in all, we are having the Q3 earnings in just a couple of minutes, okay? Just to inform you, everyone, we have 8 minutes more until the market closes, and it could be that we directly see the earnings, or we are basically, you know, have to wait 10-15 minutes, but don't worry, I'm with you. And today we are not alone. We have another guest which will join us in a couple of minutes, and I'm very much looking forward to that as well. So, as always, guys, let me know in the live chat where you are watching from, okay? Because this is always a huge interesting part of every live stream to know where you guys are watching from. And let's start with things that are important to know in terms of the Q3 earnings 2020. Okay, so first of all, we are looking into the earnings whisper number, which is, I don't know if you are familiar with that, but this is a company or a website that is actually, you know, giving some estimates that are based on many analysts, and they are also very precise sometimes with their own earnings whisper number. So as you can see here, we have a consensus of for the EPS, obviously earnings per share, of $0.58 and the revenue of $8.2 billion. So this is the, let's say, expectations of the Wall Street. And it's always, as you know, at each earnings report, it's always about beating expectations or being below those expectations, okay? If Tesla is ready to beat those expectations, that obviously we will see the stock absolutely skyrocketing. And if not, then the other way around, okay? So as you can see, over the day, we had even, I think, an intraday plus of 2% for Tesla stock, and now it's pretty much flat. As you can see here, 0.18% positive for now, and I think it will not change much towards the next 6 minutes. Before we diving in what we are needing to know for the earnings, let's just welcome a couple of people here. So we have people from Ukraine, Florida, Chile, UK. We have people from Canada, Greece, Lithuania, Brooklyn, New York City. We have Croatia. We have Oregon in the US. We have Long Island, New York, Norway, California. We have someone that is heading to Dubai tomorrow. Then we have Buenos Aires, we have Waikiki in Hawaii, and we have people from Northern Ireland, Lithuania, Australia, Tel Aviv, Wales, Czech Republic, Spain, Holland, New Jersey, Jerusalem, Italy, and Connecticut, Chicago. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in on such an important day for Tesla, guys. And let me know if you are invested into Tesla. Because it's just such exciting when you are invested into Tesla and then going into an earnings call or an earnings release, because then it's just, this small flavor that's going on in your body. You for sure know what I'm talking about when we are going into those numbers. Now let's see just what we need to look into it when we are talking about the earnings. Okay, so as you might know, we have this brand new, or now it's a couple of quarters old, but we have this brand new presentation format that the new CFO actually introduced, right? This beautiful presentations that are just so nicely to read and have this nicely presentation and highlights. And first of all, obviously, what will be interesting is how much cash Tesla could accomplish in this quarter, because as you might know, Tesla is almost increasing $1 billion every single quarter, okay, because they are paying their suppliers just 2 months after they deliver a car and collect the money from his customer. And this is obviously, exponentially growing into a number that can be quite ridiculous in some years, but obviously this can be then used for further growth for this company. This is the beautiful thing about Tesla. Moreover, we will look into obviously the profitability if we make another profit. This will be the big question. And further, obviously, the year-over-year and quarter-over-quarter growing numbers in automotive revenue, in operating expenses will be interesting. But then, obviously, updates on the factories and when they will start to deliver, specifically now Shanghai, where they are now producing the Model Y as well. Now, what else is interesting? Obviously, the new autopilot, the new beta is rolling out, and this should be the best autopilot that we have ever seen in a vehicle, obviously. And more than that, we have the energy business, which is for sure interesting. Then they have this beautiful charts and photos where they show us the latest developments in their facilities. I'm very much looking forward to that as well. Now, the Tesla stock, as of this recording, as of now, and we are 2 minutes before we are closing for the day, is about minimalistic positive, okay? So 0.06% positive, and we are just 2 minutes away before you can put in your last buy order or sell order, right? Depending on your appetite. And so we know now that Tesla is usually releasing their earnings report either, just quickly after midnight, or in Dubai time midnight, just after the market closes, or we need to wait a couple of minutes. However, we know now for what we are looking at. There's another thing that I wanted to mention as well. So there is my colleague Dave Investing. He is having he put out a very accurate statistic that is usually used for from one accountant that he's very famous on the teslamotorsclub.com, and he put out this calculation here, what he thinks Tesla will deliver. And as you can see, it's a little bit less than what is expected. So this will be quite interesting, okay? Very, very interesting. The quarter before was very interesting because we just had, the Rona quarter, right? And Tesla was just flying away from this crisis like innovators do. But so we have midnight now, and while waiting on those earnings release, I would like to introduce our today's guest. And guys, I barely found and met people that have so many talents, okay? He is founder of Monetha. He is Forbes 30 under 30. He is a serial entrepreneur. He is TEDx talker, and the biggest highlight though on his CV will be the first guest on the Wolf of Dubai's live stream, and I welcome Justas Pikelis. Thank you very much for joining.
Hey, what's up? Hi everyone.
Make sure, guys, to follow this guy. He is very, very much. If you are interested in finance, if you are interested in stocks, if you are interested in crypto, if you're interested in lifestyle, make sure to follow this guy on his Instagram account. It's super much entertaining, and obviously, if you haven't done yet, make sure to subscribe on the Wolf of Dubai channel.
Yes, I'm very glad to be here. And I'm a big fan of yours. One of the reasons why I'm a big fan of yours, that you explore innovation and how to invest in that innovation. And you're one of the rare people that gets their subscribers and builds their community not on pessimism, because it's easy to say, oh, the market's gonna crash. That's why people are interested in these type of gurus. And you are just a guy who says, look, I'm looking for the best disproportional opportunities in the market so everybody could make money, but you're optimistic. So you're building your community slowly but surely, and that I do respect. And I am in your Discord channel, which I enjoy very much. Of course, it costs me a little bit, but I like it. I like it because the community there also provides very insightful information, and I think you have a lot of great things on your head.
Thank you very much, Justin. Before we diving in, I thought that we have a couple of users here from Lithuania.
Which I'm from,
So basically, I think if you can say something to those from Lithuania in your... what do you say in Lithuania?
Lithuanian language,
Lithuanian.
yeah.
So if you would do that, this would be, I think, highly appreciated. By those from Lithuania. I think there was at least two that I saw.
Tai linkiu visiems nusivalyti snarglį ir nueiti nebeprisikiškę kopūsteliauti. O jeigu rimtai, tai labas vakaras visiems ir ačiū, kad atėjote iš mano Instagramo pas The Wolf of Dubai.
Fantastic. So, Justin, you just joined the Tesla Club, right?
I did. Not in stock. Unfortunately, not in stock.
So you just bought, and there's two funny things about it. So first, you bought Tesla Model S.
Yeah.
And not the slow one, the performance one,
performance one, yeah.
And secondly, which I was always also fascinated about, you didn't pay in dirhams, which is the Dubai currency, but in Bitcoin.
Yes,
right.
That was extraordinary because I met I bought it from a person, not from a dealership. Because I'm a cheap person, so I met him, and he recognized me. Actually, he recognized me from the crypto community because he's also in crypto, and I said maybe I could pay in Bitcoin. Yes. And he said, yeah, why not? So that was like a large purchase, which I lost money on because Bitcoin is mooning today, and for the last week.
Yeah. So just for you guys that don't know what's currently happening on the Bitcoin price, but today I think PayPal announced it, right?
Yes, PayPal announced that they are including crypto into their ecosystem, which means that they're going to have more than 300 million wallets of crypto.
Crazy.
in PayPal, and that's going to happen in a few weeks.
Yes.
And early next year, they're going to have payment option as Bitcoin. And the coolest thing about it is that the user will be able to pay in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, but the merchant, because he doesn't want that volatility, he doesn't want to take on that risk. So he will get that in fiat money, which means euros, dollars, whatever his currency is. So I think this is a large announcement. Actually, this is, I thought that it's going to be like, buy the rumor, sell the news, because this has been known in the crypto community for the last 8 months.
Okay.
But it was a rumor. It was not confirmed. And with crypto, it's always, something uncertain.
Yes.
But today they came out, they said, this is happening on the app. You can see that the crypto is included in PayPal, which is amazing. Together with all the news that Square, Jack Dorsey's company, has bought 50 million in their treasury. MicroStrategy, also a publicly listed company, has bought around 400 million in Bitcoin. So they converted all of their cash and put it in Bitcoin, which was a crazy thing for a lot of public companies. But it seemed to be the right decision because the price has shot up from the price that they bought about 10%.
Crazy.
So yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. So you see, also other investments can be something that is quite lucrative, guys. But for Justin, unfortunately, he paid a little bit more if you recalculate it, right? But he was joking just before we came live that he still didn't bought 2 pizzas for a lot of money. Right?
Exactly,
So.
10,000 Bitcoin, which is $120 million. That's the famous pizza story of Bitcoin.
That is ridiculous. So Bitcoin is shooting up today like crazy. But let's have a look if Tesla, what Tesla is doing. And currently it's still flat after hours, which means that either we are not up to date, but we are. So this means that still we don't have anything from Tesla yet.
But at one point of time, Tesla was 2.3% in gain, I think.
Oh yeah, today intraday. Absolutely, yes,
yes,
absolutely,
yes.
absolutely. So question is, Justin, that I had for you. Obviously, you are very active in the stock market as well, and we exchanging almost daily.
Yes.
On
memes.
Exactly. Yes.
Financial memes.
Exactly. And so, were you at some point, or will you be at some point in Tesla stock? This is for sure interesting for some.
Listen, in hindsight, I'm, obviously very disappointed in myself that I haven't bought Tesla stock. Similarly to what people, have said in 2017 that, why I didn't buy Bitcoin.
Of course.
But as of now, I still believe, I never buy at the highs.
Yeah.
And still, for me, Tesla, it's at its highs. I still would want to buy it on a discount. And I feel the way that if I'm not going to get a discount, well, whatever happens.
Right.
But I would like for it to have a little bit of a pullback. So if today they're going to have like a miss in the earnings, of course, I don't want that to happen because I know that you want the price to go to go up. But the question is, has my opinion changed since I started owning Tesla? Yes, a little bit. So I saw some imperfections in Tesla and in Tesla service too, which was surprising to me because I thought that they're going to hire the best of the best. But when it comes to a car, for myself as a background in marketing, I can see that it has a tremendous viral effect.
Oh, absolutely.
So whenever I drive with a friend, who never drove in Tesla, or they drove in 75D, and on a performance model. Whenever you go on Ludicrous Plus, they're like, I have to get this thing.
Yes. Yeah.
So this type of viral effect, this kind of religion that Tesla is, where, if we put it in that perspective, the Pope or the God is Elon Musk. People definitely like that, and they see the effect. It's different than anything else.
Okay.
So because, for example, in Dubai, in any other country, I guess, if you own a Lamborghini, people are it's gonna be a head turner. People are gonna watch it. In Dubai, nobody cares because every, let's say, 30th car, not exaggerating, is a Lamborghini.
Yes. Yeah.
But with Tesla, it is different because it's its own separate category. So it still attracts attention. And when the people are inside, they're saying, "Oh my God, I didn't thought that this is possible." This type of thing that gets from 0 to 100 in 2.3 seconds without making any noise.
Yeah,
it's like a roller coaster. Yeah. So it is a different category, and we all know, and you know this way better than me, that the technology of Tesla is way above all of its competitors in electric vehicle space, and we all know that the future is electric vehicles. Even in the country like UAE, where the gasoline prices, petrol prices are 50% lower than in Europe. Exactly. So I think that yes, it is a very compelling company to buy. Listen, I want to buy this company, but it's like it's super expensive, and you have you have to agree with it. If the CEO says that it's too expensive, then it might be too expensive, but as a speculative thing, I definitely see the attraction. And Tesla and Virgin Galactic are the two stocks that I get the most questions.
Oh, really?
From my Instagram.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the influence of you. It very well might be. But those are the ones who attract the most attention because of the volatility, because of an opportunity to make yourself rich. Because it would be very hard for a young person to make themselves rich off an IBM stock.
Yes, right.
Therefore, people are interested in these stocks.
I think so. And you have to always think about something like you can't be in everything, right? I mean, Justin was obviously in the huge Bitcoin trend and
since 2014.
Since 2014, what was the Bitcoin price by then?
About 280.
280. Can you imagine? And we had the opportunity to be in Tesla stock, so every now and then,
Yes.
and there was people that discovered the fire, so there's always this revolutionizing technologies that come on the market, and you can be very, very wealthy. But just to switch real quick to the main topic.
Wow.
There is something happening and it looks positive. So I don't know if this is already the Q3 presentation.
It has to be.
It can be sometimes.
It has to be the earnings.
Oh yeah, so we have the deck. It's a Q3 2020 update. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look. So we have a tremendous $14 billion net cash position. Okay, we have 331 GAAP net income, which is more than I expected, and we have obviously the CEO-driven compensation, which was the stock options that Elon Musk did.
Exactly.
But I always say that while this is tremendous, this is a ridiculous amount. Okay, no question about it. But if the guy makes you 10 times your money, I'm okay
Yes,
with it that
course,
he gets a payday
of course.
too, right?
It's a little bit of a catch-22.
Oh, yes.
because the expenses increase so much, but at the
Right.
same time it's a stock compensation, and it for Elon Musk, financial incentive is there.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, I don't care if you make me 10x, I can give you 5 or 10% to the guy who made it.
Exactly. And here you see also the operating margin is a record number with 9.2, which is fantastic. So let's have a look quickly how this calculate year over year. 42% growth in automotive revenue. Show me a company, guys, okay, or a car company that gives us a 42 increase year over year in revenue. This is absolutely ridiculously automotive gross profit 72% increase, guys. And obviously there's part of it, the credits, and there's one thing that people are saying always, oh, Tesla makes so much or make profit because of the credits. Okay, now let me say following. This company makes 8 point something billion in revenue. Okay, if there's just 5% more which tips it to a profit because of the credits, it's still making 7.5 billion revenue with their main core business. Okay, so I think that's okay here.
Can we see the car sales?
Let me have a look. So the car sales in revenue mean?
No, I mean in units.
Oh, in units. Oh, so this was a little bit earlier disclosed already, which was 139,000.
Oh, I thought that this is the last quarters.
No, this was this quarter. They always when a quarter finish, the number of cars will be released, and then later on the numbers, the revenue.
Gotcha.
And
so they're on point to go to 500,000.
We will see. So they have to make about 180,000 cars more.
Okay.
I think 170, 180, or 190,000 cars. I think that's really, really interesting because think about it. This company said before Rona, that they want to bring, 500,000 cars this year on the streets of the world, and now came Rona, and they still want to achieve that. So, that's Tesla, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's Tesla.
Can we check the price? Because Peter says that Tesla now soars. So if we saw that as 4% increase, what it is right now? OMG, goddamn, it's fell a little bit, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's about 2.7, 2.6, still, positive. But, this all can obviously change anytime when we are going into the conference call, right?
Yeah.
So
depends on the mood of the CEO.
Yeah, exactly. So, so I think let us just go into CNBC have always this nice summaries what the report and the EPS was versus the expectations. So as you can see here, 76-cent EPS earnings per share versus 57 expected. So a huge beat here.
Wow.
Revenue also 8.7 versus 8.36 billion.
and I said that the stock is too expensive, right?
It's
there
just that's the beauty about Tesla, that it's always increasing. So I think that's it. I think that's all you need to know. We are jumping now slowly but surely to the or we will prepare for our earnings call, obviously just listening, not asking questions, unfortunately. But what you should check out meanwhile is Justin's Instagram. Guys, believe me, is one of my highlights every morning to check his stories. I highly appreciated that he had the chance.
You're actually on it right now.
So you see, it's amazing that he had the time to jump on it. We are spending amazing time here in Dubai in the summer. It's
always summer here.
It's always summer here,
It's
so
always summer here.
it's nicely to say it's summer. But follow this guy. He's amazing, and if you are interested in those things, lifestyle, finance, crypto, he's the guy. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I see you obviously in just a couple of hours tomorrow morning with breaking news, all about that. With the morning to wake up with the most important parts to know what's going on the market. So I would say in this sense, you can press the dollar button. You see this? Not yet. Let's.
All right.
So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow. Thank you very much, and take care. And I hope you are invested into Tesla, because you are just 2.6% richer as of this recording. Thank you very much, and take care.